Hello and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. Now in today's video I'm going to be setting up a new coffin enclosure for some vampires. Oh, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so here we have a nice size coffin enclosure by the one only Custom Aquaria. So absolutely love custom aquarium enclosures, and I love the coffin enclosures that he does, especially with the new sort of cross design on with the black silicone. Just makes it stand out. So this is the largest one I've ever purchased from them, so it's really nice and big. As you can see, it's really deep as well, which is going to be perfect for these guys. So we're going to get some sorting in. So first off, I'm going to just put some coir in. So this is all just going to be mixed in. This is going to just help sort of aerate substrate and just help hopefully stop it from sort of clumping up and stuff. So I'm not going to use just pure coir, but initially you're going to go with a whole nice load of coir into here. That's going to use up quite a lot. Of course, is like I say, quite a nice size enclosure. And what I'm going to be sticking in here, they do like to bury a little bit sometimes, so you want to give them some depth to allow for that for these guys. So again, in loads, as you can see, and then I'll just break up any clumps and stuff in there. And there's a nice big mixture of sort of nice and sort of moist coir as well as some dry as well and stuff. So yeah, just break it all up, spread it all around, and so get your hands dirty. So and yeah, and then I'm going to mix this in with some other components as well. Now some people do keep the animals I'm going to be sticking in here just on coir, and that is absolutely fine, but I want to put some plants in here, so the coir doesn't have anything in it for live plants really. So I need to add some more stuff that actually has some nutrition in it for those. So that's enough of the coir. So next up, I'm going to put in some organic compost. So this is stuff I use a lot with various things. So just going to get a load of this in. As you can see, it's really rich in nutrients by the dark colour of it. It fluffs up really nicely as well, this stuff too. So we can get this from most garden centres. Now when getting stuff from garden centres, I do find I personally like to be a bit careful. I've used this stuff for many years and never really had a problem with it. I tend to try and go for stuff that hopefully doesn't have so many fertilizers in it. I do use this stuff with things like isopods and beetles and millipedes and stuff, so I always use stuff that's suitable for things that can eat it. So again, going to get this mixed in, and so again, just get hands dirty, get it in there, mix it all up and stuff. And it's always good to spend actually, you know, a decent amount of time mixing your substrate up, you know, make sure it's actually really well mixed in together. Now, other things can add to this, which I won't be. Can add things like, you know, orchid bark into this to help with drainage and stuff. Can add things like worm castings to help with fertilization for plants. You could add a little bit of sand if you wanted to as well. But I say I'm not going to. It's literally going to be coir and compost sort of mix. You could add topsoil. So I tend not to use topsoil so much nowadays just because of the weight of it within my flat. So mixy. And when you think you've mixed it enough, carry on mixing a bit more. That's what I tend to do. Kind of even it out a bit and stuff. If you want to really sort of escape it, you can obviously sort of slope your substrate towards the back, create what looks like sort of more surface area, but I haven't done that. I'm going to go in with this water bowl. So this is what's I believe it's a ProRep jungle pool, I think call it. That's one that you bury into the substrate, so you only have a small lip at the top. So for me, it looks a lot more naturalistic, which I like. It pleases me. There's a lot of water bowls. Sometimes you just sit on the substrate and they look a bit odd, in my opinion. That's purely just opinion based. So that is nice and buried in. Now we're going to go in and start putting some bits of cork bark around the place. So want plenty of hiding spaces again for the things that are going in. And cork near the water bowl as well. So some away, some near it. You can add other things as well. So I'm going to get in some moss. There's a little this cork bark and the mosso fires come from Creepy Crawly UK. There's also again the moss sandwich in here, just putting that around the place as well. And again, what's going in here really does like some moss. They'll eat bits from it, they'll hide in it. Good to obviously keep humidity up as well. They do like high humidity. So I'm going to dot some pine cones around. Again, these came from Creepy Crawly UK. So, and it's just for the looks, and go in with some leaf litter. This is leaf litter from Unusual Pets Leah. So again, things that are going in here will hide in it, and it's just literally just a case of scattering it around. Really, they'll also sometimes eat a bit of it, and then going in with some beach cones as well, just for aesthetics and stuff, just scattering those around. Again, they came from Leah at Unusual Pets as well. And I've got some plant cones, so a couple of Photonia cuttings. So they're just going to literally just be placed into the soil. They should hopefully root. So hopefully you can keep it humid enough and have enough around the base of the plant that they should root in here hopefully. And just add that little pop of colour for it as well. Okay, so we'll get this water bowl filled up, and it's basically ready for the inhabitants. So yeah, it's a fairly simple sort of setup, and this is what's going in here: my Blood Devil Vampire Crabs. So I've got 2 pairs of these from the Millwall Halloween show. So yeah, these are going to go into here. I'll also use some of the sphagnum that they've come with as well. So we'll just get these guys out. So these are absolutely so. Now they can be quite quick, as you can see there. So I just wanted to show you these guys. So they're bright red in coloration. Now, crabs are very easy to sex. So if you have, when you're looking at crabs, if you're at a show and perhaps you're picking them out yourself or whatever, turn them upside down. And look at what we call their aprons. If they've got a V, if it's V-shaped, they're male. If it's kind of half moon shape, if you like, or a big circle, half circle around it, big curved apron, is a female. So these guys, yeah, really easy to sex. And you can see they're absolutely fantastic bright red in coloration. Ones go straight there into the water. Now they just need deep enough water for them to hydrate their gills, and also to help with molting, although they can molt on land as well. So you don't need masses of water. So which is why vampire crabs are fantastic to keep. And this can be relatively sort of easy to breed in captivity. So hopefully with 2 pairs of these guys, I'll get these breeding, which would be awesome to have try and get some more captive bred ones in. At the moment, most of the vampire crabs you're going to see available are wild caught. So if we can get them breeding, that's just a bonus. So yeah, they've got 2 there in the water bowl. So there they are close up. Aren't they absolutely stunning? So the red on them really pops. And so here's a bit of a closer view of the setup for them. So I say, this is a fairly simple one. And so you can do much more complex, but this should be absolutely perfect for these little guys. So absolutely stunning. And here you go, just another view from the top. Bring things, and then from the side, what it all looks like. So yeah, absolutely love the vampire crabs. If you can't tell already, I keep them at work, and I've got 4 different types as well in my own collection. So there we go. Okay guys, so that was my coffin enclosure for my Blood Devil Vampire Crabs. What do you guys think? That is kind of a bit of a basic kind of escape setup for them. You can just do more elaborate ones than this, but it'll work perfectly fine. And actually, they've been in this now quite a few weeks and stuff when this video comes out. And they're doing really well. And so they're there's 4 in there. They seem to be thriving. So see them out and about of an evening. So it's great fun to watch them. So yeah, absolutely perfect. And that water bowl, I think, is absolutely top notch for them. Actually, the first time I've used that sort of water bowl. So I've seen them around for years and years and years, and yeah, once they're buried in, they really, I think they look really nice. So, but what do you guys think? Let me know down in those comments. So, and if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell for notifications, so you know next time I upload another video. So you can also become a channel member if that interests you. And if you go down in the description, you'll see links to things like my Patreon if it interests you as well as an affiliate link to the Spider Shop, so you can do all your invertebrate shopping. I get a little bit of commission at no extra cost to you guys. They sometimes have vampire crabs. So there's also links to my merch store if you're interested in that, as well as links to things like my Instagram and my TikTok, and also discount codes for the likes of MK Exotics and Antscapes. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Take care, keep it snappy, and keep on rocking.